What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be going through basically my Mannadium Scareclaw kind of deck profile, and let show you guys some quick replays just so you can see how crazy the deck is. So I'll go through and show three replays real quick, and then after that's done, I'll be back with you guys and show you guys and break down the deck profile step by step, because my profile is definitely much different than what I've seen most people playing. I've opted to go the route that most people aren't how they're playing the deck. So definitely stay tuned and check that out. Appreciate the support. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty, guys, if you guys made it to the deck profile part of the video, I definitely appreciate your love and support. Comment down below, let me know what questions you guys have, or what other videos you'd like to see. It could be Master Duel related or whatever, or maybe what questions you have around the specific deck. But my version, as you can tell, is different, a lot different than most people are playing. So we'll just kind of dive in real quick and go over everything. So I'm still playing Maxi. I've almost debated on taking these out. Like the room for like, I'll just kind of quickly go over some things that I could probably take out or debated on taking out would be like the Maxis, uh, and the Nibiru. Those are like the two. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, everything else to me is mandatory in the deck, and I'll go over kind of why as we go through it. But really, those are like the three cards to me that we have extra. If I did, I might would try and put in the uh, maybe two Fenrir and the Scareclaw Cashier, just add even more consistency. And Fenrir is of course a good another board breaker card, plus an interruption kind of play during your opponent's turn. Plus helps thins out the deck and adds even more consistency. So that's why if I did swap those through, that's probably what I would do is swap those through if I did. But so far I'm liking the Maxi. It's rare that I see it though. Three Meek, it's standard. I am playing the one Tord. A lot of people don't like the Tord, but the issue that I've had with this deck is uh, I don't see these sometimes as much as I do, which is why I play at least one of the Tord, just so I can kind of get to it, and it also allows me to do other kind of plays with the twos, whether it be going into usually like the Charge Warrior, or like in one of the videos we did, right, we've already went into the Dissipator and into DeFlor as well too. So that's why I kind of like it, just help add more consistency as far as getting it, because I struggle to see these sometimes. Sometimes I see them because the more I see these, I tend to pop off more when I see the tuners in hand. So I do want to draw them, but I don't want to see too many of them. You just want to see one of them in hand. I don't care which one. That's why I'm just playing one and not two, two or three, because you just want to see one of these in hand. And I'm using the Prisma combo because it's so very well, because right, you still have to send Starfrost for a cost for the Astrolabe. So even if they like impermanent or something like that, you're still going to put Starfrost in the graveyard. So that could allow you to help go through and do like extended plays, or go in through and use like an arrival that maybe you have in your hand, and you can use it to bring this back and that, and just synchro away to go into like a DeFlor or something like that. Uh, for a 10. So to keep things like that in mind, or just use it to bring it back and go into right Lightheart, pull the field spell, pull the Rich Heart, and right, then pull Arrival and etc. and continue going combo. So things like that, it opens up so many lines of plays, which is why we're playing the Hero Lives. It is a little more ultra rare, so it is a little more ultra rare in build due to that. Uh, but I feel like it's worth it, because that's why I want to show you guys the videos and stuff like that. Because when I usually see this, we very pop off very well. If not, it's a good distraction card for them to Ash or something like that too. So rest of your plays go through, especially if you have good stuff. So a lot of the times, if you have stuff that's ice on the cake, and this is even good, this is even better, because you love seeing this card, especially when you don't have maybe you don't have as good as your hand as you would like. Maybe it's okay to mid at best. And this really helps turns that around, because this card just thins out the deck so much. It really gives you so much extra plays. Three Richard. I've seen a lot of people playing him at two, but until we get some more of the other cards, like the new like the new version of the visas, the little level 4 to go in here. Until we get that, to me that makes sense playing these at 3. We'll change the ratios around once we get that. But for right now, I feel like 3 is perfect, because you want to see this in hand most of the time, right? You want to see Richard or visas in your hand, one of the two. If not, at least the Rumheart. So, right, you want to see one of these three cards in your hand, and at least one of the tuners that we're playing. Parallax Seed's just a good backup play, and also a good way to play through Nibiru and stuff like that. Just to kind of give us some additional plays, and also to make it easier, yet again, if you don't get the best hand, to kind of go into some of your 8s or 10 synchros. Nibiru just for backup, and for the cross-out designator, reinforcement just to help for consistencies. We are playing the Foolish Barrel of Goods combo. I've seen a few people playing this, but not too many for Master Duel. It's really good, because we're just basically gonna pitch the Tripofovia, how you pronounce it. Right, we're gonna toss this, and we're just gonna add whatever field spell we need. Usually, you're gonna be adding Peaceful Planet, Calarium, right? Usually, this is going to be the one majority of the time you're going to be adding, because it goes into the rest of your uh, right, your Mannadium plays, right, that we're going through. So just kind of keep that in mind. Talons just for backup. I feel like two's right. I see it just about the right amount of time I need to see it. I think 3 would be too much. I feel like 2 is just right. 2 Arrival, we don't need 3. 2's the perfect number. 1's not enough. I've seen some people play Obsession at 3. I don't really see the point of it, because I don't want to get stuck in my hand. I usually see it right when I need it, or pull it to my hand when I need it. So I feel like, at least for the version that I'm playing, I feel like 2's the right number. And then we have the Arachnophobia. 2's perfect for this, right? Because we are playing 2 Lightheart, and we're playing 2 Visas, and we're playing Two rich art, and plus, right, you have the Prisma play as well, right? So it's so easy for you to get to this because, like I said, it's so many. Uh, you have, I think I counted earlier, it's like 17 cards to get you to Starfrost. Basically, to Starfrost or rich art. It's so ridiculous. So it's pretty crazy. So just kind of keep that in mind. There's a lot of stuff to get to. A little less for Red Chart, but you have 17 cards to get to Visa Starfrost. So like 50, almost 50% of the deck gets you to Starfrost, counting Starfrost itself. So we have the two Callbar, right, because we don't want to get hit with like a Shifter or a Maxi if we can help it. If we get Maxi, you may just want to try and deck them out or close to deck them out kind of thing, depending on your play style or whatever you want to play. Kind of risk it. That's more personal preference, which is why we play yet again the cross-out designator. We talked about that earlier, and this one's pretty good reframing. To add it to your hand, usually off of the obsession. A lot of the times, that's how you're going to be pulling that to your hand and setting it uh, for our extra deck. So we'll kind of go through this. So two Vids allowed. I feel like that's the perfect number. You don't need three. Three's too many. Right now, maybe later on we could play three, but right now, two is perfect. The Charge Warrior is good because sometimes, like I think in one of the videos that the replays that I showed you guys earlier, I wish I'd done the other replay that I had, but it already expired. Unfortunately, I got Nibiru and I full combo through Nibiru, guys. So you can full combo through Nibiru with this deck and OTK all in the same turn. I did it with that. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record that before the video had expired for the Duelist Cup, unfortunately. But this is a really good card to go with that. We play the Stardust Dragon because we want it to go along with the Excel Synchron, so we can go into this to that. And then it helps go into like a double pop Satellite Warrior. No one's playing Satellite Warrior in this deck, which is crazy, man. This is like Satellite Turbo deck. I don't know why no one is playing Satellite Warrior. I mean, like all the, even like in TCG, I haven't seen anyone play, which is crazy to me, man. You're playing all of these synchros, and then we have this too, which is basically just putting this on steroids. So by default, by playing this, right, going to the Stardust play, you already have two pops by default, and he's unaffected, can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects. So that's going to make him already a 4,500. Not killing if we have any of these other, you know, synchros in the graveyard as well too. So we could be getting, 3 or 4 pops off of this, and him gaining, instead of 2K, maybe up to 3 or 4K. And depending where you're in the game, right, it could be just an instant OTK. Right, you got your Deflor for your popping for your negates, and for the Dissipator for extended plays, and also negates, of course. And then for the Chaos Angel, protections, and then also you get the Banish with it as well too. And you want to try and usually go with it, of course, with the Starfrost and the Rich Heart. Try and go with those two to try and get both effects for the light and dark. And then, of course, right for the light heart, you're using it just to pull, good extended plays. Like you guys saw me do, right? We did. I re-brought up Prisma twice. We used Prisma's effect twice in a turn, and then I used its effect since it was Starfrost to re-bring back the Light Heart that was in the graveyard back to the field, since technically Starfrost is on the field. So that was kind of a cool play that we were able to showcase off in the video. So it's things like that the deck can do, and then of course Cross Sheep for your extended plays to go into your Appaloosa, because sometimes it's usually pretty easy to get the 3 negates, and like the video that I done, we some of the videos, something like that we could have done probably up to 4 negates. So there's times you can do 4, but usually it's very easy for you just to go the standard 3 and not overextend too much. So I just like going with 3 and just leaving sometimes the Vicious Astrolabe like in defense. It's personal preference, right? If you want to go for the the extra negate and link it off, that's it's up to you. But I like just having the extra card on the field for for backup, just in case they they kaiju it, or uh, whatever it is they may end up Kirikara in it, or whatever they end up doing with it. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the replays. Hopefully you enjoyed my breakdown of as to why I'm playing the deck the way that I do, and hopefully the replays kind of helped you see and understand the reason why I've got the deck built the way that I do, just by showcasing off my playing style. I appreciate you guys' love support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.